Hey friends, welcome back to Law Creations. Wanted to do an update video on my 6-inch diorama, and been working on this for a couple hours today. I worked on it yesterday for probably about 4 hours, and my hat's off to the folks that do such a great job on larger scale dioramas. I usually make 1/18 scale, and this is really, I've made a few 6-inch, but I'm really concentrating and trying to do a good job, and it takes a long time and takes a lot of patience, but I'm enjoying the process. Actually, it's pretty enjoyable. I don't have many Marvel Legend figures, so I don't often make larger dioramas, but I really want to start making them. So this is a first in a long time, and just wanted to share it with you. As you can see, my process is kind of all over the place, but there's a method to my madness. I like to do some carving, some painting. I like to break up the monotony of things and lay down some paint and get an idea of the scheme I want to go with. And that's kind of what I did here. Let's get a closer look at the door. It's pretty much all done. I just have to give it a black wash, maybe add some more rust, but that top and the bottom piece there is dollar store foam board. The side pieces is balsa wood, and that's some sewing mesh there, as you see often in dioramas. And I painted like an army green that particular part of the door, gave it some rust. I didn't go too crazy with the rust. I just wanted to give it the idea of some aging and some weathering. Didn't want to go too crazy. I'm going to do some signage, maybe some stickers, something to make the door, give the door a little bit of character. So that's kind of what I want to do. You got Tony Stark just hanging here, chilling out. I started painting up the stairs, the concrete stairs, just giving it some, laying down some paint, going with an idea, and probably lay down a few more layers to give it a little more depth, followed by a black wash. And that particular doorknob is my first time trying this type of doorknob, and I'm pretty happy with how it came out. I was looking around the my work area and wanted to see how I could make a doorknob, and I know there's a whole bunch of ways you can do it, but this particular doorknob, let's get a closer look on the side, if you guys can see it there, and it works really well. What I used was this particular piece here. You can pick this up at the dollar store for a pack of like 50, maybe even more, and they're just pins. And what I do is I just cut with a small saw, and I cut maybe just a little bit of the base there, and you got yourself a doorknob right there. It works perfectly, and it looks really good. And yeah, just looking around the studio, that's what I found, and voila, you got yourself a doorknob. So that's what I ended up doing there, but you can get a whole bunch of those at the dollar store, and it actually looks pretty good. So just wanted to share that tip with you, for you diorama makers, and if you're ever considering doing a doorknob, that's a pretty good way to do it. So just wanted to share with you guys. As you can see, I got so much more to do. I started on the window here, and this whole wall is kind of bare, and I got to think of ways to give it some character and some life. And then I'll have a side wall over here. So yeah, hats off to you folks that make the larger scale dioramas. It takes a lot of patience and time. And hats off if you do commissions and you get your money's worth, because it definitely takes several hours to complete a decent sized diorama. And I hope people that buy the dioramas appreciate the work that goes into them and support the artists and stuff like that. But anyway, folks, this is what I wanted to share. Get that. I'll work on the window, and then I'll start working on the brickwork. I may paint up the base as well. But we'll see. We'll see. Whatever route I choose, we'll go with. Okay. So I just want to share with you guys. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day, your rest of your night, and take care.